Hey, this question's for Peter. I'm not sure if you remember all the actors you work with or whatever, but there was an episode in season 2, episode 20, called Show and Tell, where there was a young kid walking through the Stargate, a Ree'tou, and I hear working with kids can be very difficult. I hear that guy might be kind of a jerk, and I was just wondering if you had any memories of working with that young actor.
I don't know if I should. Is he done with this question? Is that Greg? Is that Greg?
Jeff.
Jeff. It's Gulka, right?
Yeah.
Last name Gulka, right? You're
right.
the dude. You're the actual dude. Come here, man. Come here. Get up here. Get up here. Get up here.
Jeff, come on stage.
So come on over here. Come on over here. So you had to come through the Stargate, right?
That's right.
All right, let's reenact this.
Okay.
All right, so you go through the Stargate. So you came through the Stargate, right? And we
looking like Kenny.
We shot it. We shot your feet, and then we tilted up, right? Okay, so we're tight shot on the feet coming up, and stop. And then we came up, and it was a little kid. It was you, right?
That's correct.
That's right.
And you were pointing a gun at me.
I was. All right, I'll be the guy in the gun. I was in the gun, right? And then the thing stopped, and I was pointing the gun at you, and I looked to the side. Is that a little kid I'm pointing a giant gun at? Yeah, that was my cameo for that particular episode, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that was kind of cool. And then, because you were underage at the time, I had to shoot you out, didn't I? And you looked at me and you said, "What are you going to do? How are you going to shoot me out of this scene? I'm the focus of this entire scene." And I was like, "Oh, this kid's getting on my last nerve." All right. And to endear myself to you, I gave you a Game Shark.
That's right, and also in exchange for not consuming any sugar on set.
Right, because we didn't want you getting antsy, right?
Yes, and I was very into the fuzzy peaches at the time.
Ooh, fuzzy peaches. Sounds dirty when you say it. All right, give me a hug, dude. Well, I'm so glad you're here. That's awesome.
Thank you.
All right.
Good to see ya.
Yeah. All right, don't trip on your way out.
I'm aware.
All right. That's cool that he's here.
You guys all remember that episode?
And he had the hoodie.
Correct.
Yeah, that was neat. I really liked that. I remember him looking up at me with this really smug expression on his face, because obviously you'd worked before, but he was like, "How are you going to shoot me out? I turned into a pumpkin in like 5 minutes."
Anyone else have a question? Did we go into
There's one in the back, the paddle.
The paddle number 2.
Dude.
Hi, thank you for being here. We just rewatched Fragile Balance, and always amazed at the performance by Minnie O'Neill, Michael Welsh, and I was wondering if you could talk a little bit about that episode.
Michael Welsh. So that was mini-me for Richard Dean Anderson. That's right. So because Michael Welsh had not watched the show, what ended up happening was I took on the role of just do it like this, right? And I said, because I was so familiar with the way in which the dryness and the personality that Richard Dean Anderson inevitably would say his lines, I would just cut through the BS and just go, look, he just does it like this. Mm-hmm. He stands like this. He throws these things aside. And by the time Richard Dean Anderson got on set, he had his
tics.
He had his tics and his little thingies kind of figured out. And also, Michael's was at the time a very excellent. He's not here too, is he?
He's not.
Oh.
I have only so many rabbits I can pull out of my hat.
Right. Yeah. So the wryness, the behavior. And it's always amusing when a grown-up's personality is stuck in a child's body, right? So that's an interesting thing. If you can pull that off. Yeah.
No, I know no one who behaves that way.
No?
At all. So.
He's me. He means me. I did the. Sorry.
No, go. I'm done. Well, I don't know what more I can say about that. Was Michael Welsh was imitating me, imitating Richard Dean Anderson. That's how that worked.
And
yeah.
he was also having a bit of acne that week, and he was like, I really need this to go away. And Peter was like, leave it. It's a kid going through hormones,
Of course,
you know.
that's natural.
It was like, Peter
it's not
DeLuise is a sick genius.
Well, there's nothing we could do to fix it. If it's
Well, makeup, like cover it with makeup, and you were like,
right,
no, let's
but
bring it out.
Just so you know, a three-dimensional
Yes.
thing is not. You're never going to fix that
That's true, too.
unless you throw money at it in post as a visual effect, right? Yeah.
David, what was the advice that Peter gave you
yeah.
when you showed up? I love this line.
I was asked the other day, you know, did I audition for it or what happened? And you had called me and said, you know, you guys wanted me to come and do this. And then when I got there here, you said, you have to act like a grown-up, David. and I want to do a whole thing with you where I act like Peter and then Peter acts like me, which is, how do you imitate me? David, you have to act like a grown-up. Okay. No, but I love that, and I talked about the fact that I got to do this part and be a grown-up, so it was really fun to do that.
Well, you were playing a police officer who was dating
See?
a really brilliant
Scientist, military person.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I was like, and if you look like a goof, you'd make Carter look like a goof, because why would she be interested in a guy like you?
And how did I do, everyone?
Right? Absolutely.
Oh, that's funny. Okay, more questions. Here we
Number
paddle.
one.
The paddle one.
Hello. So Stargate has been off the air for many, many years, and we as fans are still showing up to conventions and stuff like that. And so what do you think about the fans still loving the show and coming back?
I think it's great.
That's a brilliant answer. So,
That's a brilliant answer.
Subtitles. Peter just said, "You're an idiot." No, I'm kidding.
I think when a show is like, it's a little bit dated. There is the odd mullet haircut, right? But overall, it's a testament to the quality of the show when people can still enjoy it and they can introduce their kids to it, and it still holds up as not period or very, you know, like I did a show called 21 Jump Street as a much younger person. But it was because we were trying to be, you know, fashion forward. A lot of the things that we did on the show don't hold up, and they look, you know, quite frankly, they look ridiculous, including my mullet hair.
Yeah, but we loved your mullet, Peter.
Thank you for that. I didn't know I had hockey hair at the time. The mullet, I thought I was just copying Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon. I thought, that's a good haircut, I'll just do that. So I'm getting sidetracked. But the point I'm trying to make is, if the material holds up over time, that's a testament to the core thing. I mean, there were 2 franchises off of that, right? And then if people are still following the show and they're still invested in it, that's another reason to bring it back, right?
Thanks for watching this clip from Dial the Gate. You can find the full live stream shows on our YouTube channel or visit dialthegate.com for the complete schedule. See you on the other side.